ocean ride. But baby girl, you ain't coming south.
Welcome to the Idiot Podcast, Season 3, Episode 1.5. Because this is actually going right after the last one. We're still continuing on our topics, so sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, some soda, whatever, and enjoy. Alright, Kingpin. Let's get going.
Copy that.
Alright, and to continue where we were left off, if you didn't see the first part, I highly advise going back, watching the Sheriff's podcast, part 1, episode 1, if he's doing this as episode 2, and of course, on my end, 1.5 is what we're at. I highly advise go and check out the first part, because we went over about 7 topics, and we're now on number 8, which is going to be talking about our current projects, real life, and of course YouTube kind of deal. So Mr. Moss, I'll let this open with you.
Well, as I'm sure some of you in this voice chat know, the CBPI actually is going back for its exam.
Woohoo!
Here on the 17th of this month. So hopefully she'll pass, then she'll be registered and on the road.
Cross your fingers, everyone.
Yep. With YouTube. Now, this is where things get interesting. When it comes to about 24th of this month, despite what my attack deer tries to tell me, and everyone else, we are going to attempt a 24-hour live stream.
I'll be there if I'm not working.
I'll be there as well.
So, now on to you, Bella.
Well, my life has become very interesting lately. Some of you guys might know, but I'm actually no longer going to be chasing becoming a Marine, and it's just simply because I have a ball rolling here on YouTube that I am actually really proud about. I'm actually quite happy where I am in my life, and I don't want to basically go throw it away by joining the service. Instead, what I'm going to do is do my fallback plan since I was a kid. I'm going to stay stateside and go into law enforcement and become a canine handler for the sheriff's department up here. So that is kind of the plans. In real life, I'm actually going to be starting work here soon. I'm hoping here on the 9th, I want to say. So that is going to be kind of a get back into staying up all night and recording at night, which is better for me as I have the internet to myself. Projects, of course, on YouTube are going to be the podcast, of course, which we're doing right now. Thank you all for watching on my side and, of course, Moss's. We do appreciate it. So that is kind of one of my bigger projects, as I'm stepping away, of course, from uploading.
Sorry, man, I'm going pretty slow.
Uploading only RP. So War Thunder and all that kind of content will be coming back here. So that is my current projects, and I'm going to be getting my Ford Focus up and running as
Safe trucking, fellas.
I will
Take
be.
care there.
Take care there, partners. But I'm going to be getting my license here, or at least like really actively trying to get my license as I'm going to be working. And a lot of the money is actually going to be going into my Ford Focus and get it back roadworthy and not driving dirty without insurance. So that is my jobs, or my projects. jobs.
I mean, sometimes they can be feeling like jobs.
Oh yeah, I can. Especially with roleplay.
Yeah, really though. This next one,
It's a fun one.
it is a fun one and opens up so many avenues for discussion.
Yes, it does.
The meaning of love.
Meaning of love. Bow, 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 bow.
Oh
I'm gonna be putting a little bit of like non-copyright, just succulent music in the background of my footage as we're talking about the meaning of love. Alright, so who do you want to go first, Monsieur Amos?
We're gonna go limelight. Attack the air.
Oh boy.
Your turn.
Your turn.
If what? Yeah.
Meaning
Nice.
of love. Your interpretation.
Basically how I see both the meaning of love and the point of it is to have a bond with someone that you don't really have with anyone else, and you have a sort of connection that you feel. That you almost feel willed, and you feel like you have a job to protect them and to be there for them and to support them. But at the same time, also have their back if they are in trouble with something, or if they're having mental something, and or if they need a ride or something kind of like that. Just being around and actually caring for them instead of being like how unfortunately most people nowadays, either kids, and being unloyal and cheating and everything like that. If you were to cheat on your spouse or the one that you love, it really isn't love. That's how we see it. Because if you really love each other, you wouldn't go with someone else. You'd stick with them. I know, really philosophical.
Bella, your interpretation.
I'm actually going to turn my attention to Miss Desert Wolf if she wants to answer. I'll take that as a no. She's over laying down now. Just kind of chilling. So. Who? What? Or what? What? Oh, yeah. That's also a thing. It is starting to get cold in my room. Love. The meaning of it. And this, in all honesty, just simply comes out of me being bisexual, gender fluid, if you want to say. And I'm, of course, it's no surprise for people that have been around my channel for a while, I'm a really big supporter of the LGBTQ. I simply, to put it just very short, very blunt, love who you want to love. It doesn't matter if it's a guy, girl, trans, from male to female, female to male. If you love a person, hold them, love them, be with them. If your family doesn't approve of it, just give it time. Let them understand who you are with, how much each other means to each other. Let time take its course, and in all honesty, and this is something I really don't like to preach, but if you love someone, you can see you spending your life with them. And if your parents don't necessarily approve of it, sometimes kind of going your own way, being the person you want, means more than some family can ever mean. So just do what makes you happy, love who you want to love, just be happy. That's what love is to me. Also, the sound of a Jake break. Sorry. Derailed. Yo, as well, brother. But yeah, that is love. Mr. Moss, have you answered that? Or have you let us go first?
I was letting you two go first.
Alright.
So,
Your turn.
my interpretation of love, and I'm gonna use some things that some people will recognize in here. Accept them for who the fuck they are.
Mm-hmm.
They can't tell you shit about their past. Don't give them shit for it.
Right.
Support them in the present and look after them for the future.
Old trucker voodoo's over here eating potato chips, don't mind me.
Now, I'm not gonna name this person, but I've been blessed with the most beautiful relationship I could have ever asked for. Moving on to topic number 10. Topic number 10, Miss Bella.
God damn it, I was really hoping you wouldn't ask me because my phone just turned off. I'm like, oh shit. Number 10 is going to be RP plans and storylines. Yep. And Moss.
So I'm gonna let you lead this one, Bella.
Alright.
Ladies
So-
first.
Of course. It's like BRP all over again. Storylines. Of course, as you guys know, I am going to be kind of turning away from doing a lot of content, but of course, I will continue being on his live streams, or Mr. Moss's, I guess I should say. I'm going to continue developing my story with Bella. Of course, the relationship with her dad, or aka Moss, and the rest of them. We have now other people like Missy or Rob, Cap, Randy, all of those guys that we're going to be role-playing with between the community and SAFR, and of course friends. I don't want people to take it that I'm quitting role-playing. Just simply it's I'm not. I am going to continue. I just won't be recording all of it like I used to. And that is just simply as it took a toll mentally on myself, and I just kind of was running out of the will to record, which is sad to say, but my stories I have going on with like Faye, with Faye of course being the pirate that came to land after being on sea all her life. She's gonna make a appearance here sometime soon, I'm hoping, and I actually have a fair few other characters that I'm actually wanting to bring to the channel. Miss Moss will know the name Miss Mackenzie? Bertha?
Mm-hmm.
She is going to be one of my elders, and I say one because I'm going to have a male and female, but she is going to be my first elder, and she's going to be a little treat that Elio will very quickly get to know her in I hope a positive way of her just being a sweet old granny that doesn't know where the hell she is in the world anymore. So that is kind of where I'm at in this. And I don't know if you just got that notification there, Moss, that World of Trucks connection was lost.
No.
Okay, so it's only my end. Got it. I don't mind that my connection was lost because I'm not here for the money or for the experience. I'm legit here for the good time.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mr. Boss, I would turn the mic over to you, sir.
With the actual storylines, there is going to be some things that Bella's going to learn about her dad.
Mm-hmm.
These are not good things.
Yeah, life isn't always good.
These are going to be complications of injuries that he's had, but he's kept quiet from Bella.
Right, and of course, she knows how much you've been injured, so she would expect to have complications of because she was a doctor at one point.
Mm-hmm. And these injuries are actually going to be of very recent.
Mmm.
And I quote, Phoenix, Mayday, Mayday,
Mm.
Mayday. These are going to come back and bite him one in the ass.
Mm.
Now, some of you may not know Greg O'Driscoll, the annoying drunk who loves to piss off the cops. Let's just say he's found a new way to piss off the cops.
Oh my god, O'Driscoll.
Yep.
I already love that character.
So, but the main person I obviously do play is obviously Moss.
Mhm.
So, there's also going to be some things that he's gonna have to seriously consider and weigh up pros and cons, whether the life of the badge is for him anymore.
Right. And realistically thinking, if we were to continue basically aging our characters between servers, both of our characters are getting up there in age to the point that they would honestly start to think about retiring. Because if you really think about it, and most servers, one day is a week in server. And we've been going on for at least 8 months together. So, that's a lot of time that our characters have been, quote unquote, alive. So, of course, I am very bad about this. I start my characters over from their age. So, of course, they fluctuate.
I've been doing that.
Except for, like, the kids. They are growing just as they naturally would. But if you really think about it, the injuries sustained by Moss and Bella both, I didn't necessarily play this out, but the Phoenix Mayday that Monsieur Moss just brought up, Bella was doing some pretty jank parkour to get over to them. And one of the parkours ended up her falling face first off of a roof, basically. So, those injuries and those nice tweaking of her body as she's landing and doing the jankiness that she's done all year, or all her life, is going to catch up to her as well. Some of you guys might know that Bella, and if you've kept up with the storyline, Bella, oh, I have no horns, what the fuck? Okay. Oh well. But, okay, cool, never mind. Sorry, I was just making sure my push ducks over. But Bella, growing up, raced dirt bikes. In all honesty, racing of any sort, it's really, really, really hard on a body, especially motocross, because you're doing jumps and you're hitting the ground, you're hitting the seat of your bike. Eventually, that does grow, and she still rides to this day doing some motocross, so her body is actually slowly wearing down as Moss's is as well. So keep that in mind, guys.
Now, I didn't necessarily play this up correctly, but to be brutally honest, Moss shouldn't have survived some of the stuff that happened in SAF
Right.
with breaking his neck
Mm-hmm.
on
Medic.
a actual... Yeah. Well,
When-
not even medic. When you were on the ride-along with no, actually, no, it wasn't you, sorry. It was Roan's off-duty sergeant that was on the ride along with a PD guy as a SIP, and she couldn't get out and help. But one night, Moss got knocked off his patrol bike by a speeding vehicle. He got T-boned.
Isn't that the day that you lost your finger?
Yes, it is.
I was called to that scene. I know exactly what
Yep.
scene you're on about. That was rough.
Yep, it was. That should have killed him.
Mm-hmm. Well, even the helicopter crash should have killed him.
Yeah. I hate to bring this up, especially as I have post-traumatic shock disorder from it, but he should have been burned to a crisp.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to, kind of attach this onto this, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but the reason, guys, that both Moss and myself are fully retired from the fire department is out of respect of, on my case, out of respect of wanting to keep the storylines going and not doing something that Moss can't do.
I gotta stop.
Okay, I'll come in.
Is it this one here?
Yeah. But yeah, we both are retired from the fire department, just simply as, of course, PTSD is a thing that does haunt, and I respect Moss not wanting to do fire department because he does have some issues because of a certain event that took place in his life, and the fact that I just want to continue role-playing with him, and I don't want to necessarily split the two.
Right.
So, for you guys wondering if we ever are planning on going back to fire department in any community, that sadly, as of right now, is a no.
It's a hard no from me.
Yeah.
Me and Sean might be the most splendid bloody medics that you can get, to the point where, and I'm going to bring this one up, the night we had in SAF, where
4 hours.
Yeah, on the go for 4 hours straight. Call to
Fellas
call.
don't even get time to fucking pee.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
And
we only had to call county for one call.
mm-hmm.
And I think there was, what, a good 12 calls?
Oh,
Happened?
easy. More than 12.
Probably about 20 calls that
Yeah.
happened per ambulance.
It
But,
was
like,
insane.
We were the only 2 firefighters on duty because it was B shift.
Yup. So we had to do everything from medical to Rex cleaning up oil. We did every single call besides one
And
for
I think
4 hours. That's insane.
if I'm not mistaken, you were live that night, weren't you? If I'm not mistaken, you were live that night.
I believe so.
So yeah, if you want to see it, go have a look.
Yeah, you'd have to dig, guys. It's either a live stream or a video, but I'm pretty sure with it being SAF, it was uploaded. Because I uploaded everything from SAF.
Now, I will say this, and
Whoa.
this is
Actually, really quickly, I'm gonna stop you real quick. That was a night that I was even planning on being on as well. I'm gonna just tag that there too. I was not planning on being on. I saw that Moss was on alone, so I jumped on. That was the only reason I jumped on that night.
and boy, why Jesus was I glad.
Yeah. Because I even jumped in, and I'm like, ah, screw it, I'll come jump in. And I'm pretty sure
Hell.
yeah, because I'm pretty sure the first thing I told you was, that's my day off, but hi, I'm here.
Yep, it was.
But yeah,
Now,
4 hours of just hell.
I also remember
That was fun.
the one night we were on medic, and I had to scream at a fellow firefighter in front of members of the public to get their damn turnout gear.
Right, and that same scene, the UP or a mail truck that the member of the public was driving burst into flames as
Right.
myself and Moss were tending to the patient right next to it, and our firefighter decided that he was wanting to play third medic, not checking the vehicle. It caught fire and almost blew up.
And if I'm not mistaken, the actual wheel well caught fire, which in GTA terms means the gas tank's on fire.
Oh, my horns are back. Sweet.
So it was, and I can remember very clearly, I screamed out emergency move 3 times.
Yup, and we did. Never want to move a member of the public, not knowing how critically hurt they are. And we emergency moved him.
Because of what? It was either die or move.
And trust
Now,
us, that probationary got an earful from his 2 higher ups that night.
And here is the thing that really pissed me off on that scene. We got abandoned by the LEO. Because the vehicle was shot to hell.
Yep.
When
In
I
Grove.
mean shot- yeah, in Grove Street. Quite literally, in the little mini roundabout of Grove. Oh my
You
Jesus.
mean the cul-de-sac?
Yeah, the cul-de-sac.
I wanna...
So,
Go ahead, sorry.
We might have to do another one here, because
Yeah, we're gonna...
running out.
Yeah.
We still got, what, 4 more topics
4 or
to
5
do?
topics? Yeah, I was gonna say like 4 or 5 more topics.
We might just wanna hold those for episode 2.
Honestly, I think that's gonna be a good idea.
Yeah, because in all honesty, I want to bring up one more story about the God medic
And then
team.
story time.
And Moss will instantly remember this story by one word. Shield. God almighty, if you don't have a heartbeat, we're going to give you one, motherfucker.
And bear in mind, Moss knew Will Shield's character personally because he worked with him in the sheriff's department.
Yup.
And Moss was off-duty sheriff at the time.
Yeah. The moment that we got to him, CPR was on scene for in-game over 2 hours in-game. CPR was in
You're right.
progress.
What,
Yeah.
about 20 minutes.
Yeah, however long it takes to get from, basically,
Polito.
Polito to Pillbox. So yeah, like 3-4 minutes.
Now, I will say that had to be the most stressful call for me.
Well, here's the thing, is yes, I will agree, that was the most stressful call that I'd ever done. But it was one of the best fucking, like, performed, calls we've ever done. It was like you were working with artificial intelligence. How smooth that went.
Yeah, it was. It was. Me do CPR using check AED. And it was like we had a fucking script.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
It was so well done, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is a video on my end. I know this to be a fact because the moment that it went up, this was before I was doing the premieres, I sent the link to Moss.
Oh my jumping Helly Murphy doodles. Do you see all those blue dots?
It's a party in here! Yee-hee! Arriba!
Jesus, I've never seen so many blue dots. I've never seen so many blue
Well,
I didn't hear
well,
the first time you said
welcome
that,
to
I
Idaho,
didn't
everyone.
just a blue dot.
hold on. Take care, everyone, and welcome to Idaho.
Thank you. You too, man.
Alright. Safe travels, gents and lasses.
What the fuck up? That sounded like Victor.
Yeah, I know it did.
That
Copy
that
and
had to
bonus,
be
copy and
Victor.
bonus.
Pet Monomaka.
Uh-oh.
Viva Donald Trump! Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus, here we go again.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
There's one thing I want to tag onto this God Medic team,
Mm-hmm.
and this is a final topic for discussion
Okay.
for today. Favorite RP memory.
Shield, hands down. Like,
Instant.
honest to God, that call will go down in my fucking will. Like, I love that scene to absolute fucking bits. But I do have one more scene that's very, very close. Not even, I'm more than likely it's even tied. And that, of course, was the adoption papers between Moss and Bella.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be that's one of my top 5.
Right.
For me, this isn't even an actual scene, if you know what I'm exactly on about here. This would have to be the traffic stop that I had with Winters and Church.
Okay. I'm gonna split it off from you because I'm gonna go and do my drop off. I'll see you on the road, partner. It's been a
See you on the
pleasure.
road.
It's been a pleasure telling you.
But I believe, and bear in mind, this is sadly is not a video on my channel at all, because I wasn't just not able to record at the time because my computer just could not handle it. But I pulled her and Church over for reckless driving on the US 13 up into Toledo Bay. Speeds of over 100 miles an hour.
True.
This is back in SAF. And you know how fast them beamers were.
Oh yeah, they were quick.
I started trying to catch up with them at Sandy Exit from 13.
Ooh.
I did not catch up to them until just east of the farm in Polito.
Fucking Discord.
And I remember this might actually be on their channel, but this is someone I've never mentioned. And I want to actually give thanks to them as well on this.
Valentine.
Yep, the real Valentine. Him and Winters on that God Medic call gave us an escort without a second argument.
With shields.
Yes.
Yup,
We said we needed an escort.
they
got
were
one.
on it. Like, legitimately, no argumentation, no questions of, why do you need an escort? They heard us say, hey, we need an escort. We got one. That fucking second. They didn't even communicate to each other. They just both instantly ran to their own vehicles. And goddamn, it was one of the best goddamn escorts I have ever had. Because we had that medic going as fast as it possibly fucking could.
Well, you had. I was in the back fighting with his life.
Yeah. Alright, let's meet back up. Where are you dropping?
Walbert.
Walbert. Alright, I gotta find Walbert. Charge Walbert. Alright, I'm gonna bobtail over to you so we can wrap this up the right way. Partner, are you hooked up?
No, I already detached.
No, I'm talking to the gentleman that's here hooked. I was gonna see if he wanted to get on out of here before.
I'm gonna go and discover a couple of things here in
Go ahead, partner.
this area, Boise.
Yeah, go for it. I don't know what the chat is. Go ahead.
Alright, looks like we got another garage here in Boise.
Mm-hmm. That's Bella's garage. Or my account, Bella.
Yep. So,
That is where her home garage is because that is my hometown that you're in right now.
yep.
And
And,
it's... Go.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the buildings, once you get into downtown Boise, the Jump building, all of those buildings are actually modeled correctly. Like, those are actual buildings, like the Jump building, and you'll see one if you drive around the downtown Boise that has basically a river up the side of the building. That is a real building. And I swear to God, I recorded my first time in Boise just wanting to upload something stupid, and I did not upload it just simply because I started crying because it brought back memories of growing up.
Right, I'll make it easy. I'm heading to the service station here in Boise.
Okay.
So, yeah, with that stop, ended up stopping them. Decided, hey, you know what? I'm not feeling like a dick today. They pulled over as soon as they saw me behind them with the blue lights flashing and the siren wailing. I'm
Right.
gonna be nice and not cut them a break. And I remember I just gave them not even a ticket.
Yikes. That's jail
I
time,
saved
guys.
Yeah, that is felony speeding.
Felony speeding, yep.
And I gave them a verbal warning. Why? Because that's what I felt was right.
Mm-hmm.
Because they cooperated and didn't give me attitude. And
On
at
your
the
left,
end-
partner.
And at the end of the traffic stop, we all know Nero's Rivers back then. Her character mentioned that she loved motorbikes and asked if she could get a picture. I was like, you know what the hell? Turned on my blue lights again, and I still to this day
Have that picture.
that she sent me.
And for you guys on his video, that is the picture right there. That is, if I got it. If there's no picture, blame Moss.
I will send it over to you.
But
At the end of
that's
this.
that was the picture that was taken.
Yep. And I will not forget that moment. But my favorite memory, and this is going to be a difficult one for Bella to take
Okay.
in, would have to be saying final goodbye to Sean and then the adoption papers.
Oh my lord. Oof. Yeah, that one, that hurts. You're at the actual, like, shop, right?
Chop up, yes.
Okay, cool.
You passed me on the freeway.
Yeah, I had a feeling. But yeah, and I will say that was one of my better storylines, I guess, was Sean's. Just simply because it went exactly how I wanted it to, that Sean became loved by everyone, and then his secrets came out. And that's exactly how I wanted that storyline to go. Where everyone would be like, oh my god, the person that we basically like, kind of idolized as just a good person had very, very deep, dark secrets. And of course, those secrets came out in Bella's, basically, sub-series. But yeah, I wish I hadn't killed Sean off, because in all honesty, I kind of miss playing that character.
You know, my genuine personal favorite had to be your video, The Father I Wish I Had.
Oh my lord. It's funny, that sub-series, and that is of course the sub-series that all the secrets came out, The Father Art That I Wish I Had, if you guys don't know, that was when Bella's true feelings of, I never really loved Sean, he treated me like shit, but there is a figure in my life that treats me more of a father that Sean ever did, and that was Moss, and I wish he was my father. And that's what kind of led up to the adoption papers becoming a thing, was just simply because Bella idolized, and still does idolize, Moss's character, because he showed her love that she never thought she was ever going to get.
And even when it had to be tough love.
It was more love than Sean ever gave her. I'm going to do something real quick. Don't. Ah, well. That's a good one. But yeah, with that, on my end at least, that's where I'm going to leave this off, guys.
Yep.
So, you guys, I'm also going to say this. I know, Moss, you very much appreciate you guys taking the time out of your lives to watch our content. This podcast was something that I've wanted to kind of redo. I know Moss was wanting to do a podcast. We are doing this just simply because and I'm gonna speak on behalf of myself right now, but I really do I really do look up to Moss. I do very much appreciate everything that he's done, with just simple recordings to now, of course, wanting to do a podcast and allowing myself to do the Idiot Podcast once more. So Moss, on like the deepest part of my heart, thank you for everything you've done for my channel, for me, and for everyone within the channel and my community. Thank you, sir, so much.
My pleasure.
So,
with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude my end of the video.
yep, and that one's.
Take care, and God be with you all.
Yep. And with that being said, guys, as well, that's gonna be it of mine. Love you all a long time. I'll see y'all in the next video, whatever it shall be. Take care. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Of course, you will get that beautiful bell called the notification bell. Hit that. And you guys, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.